We've already discussed what happens when you're pouring at the bar and beer suddenly stops flowing out of the tap, it comes down to a dribble. Now, the key cause of that happening is you've run out of beer. Sometimes a more rare occurrence is that you're out of gas. And the big thing that will show that is the fact that all the fobs will start dropping at the same time. Okay? And especially if the fobs are dropping, you're walking to the cold room, there's beer in the keg, but the fobs are dropping, check the gas. Okay? It's a big one that catches people out. So what you do for that is you come out the back here, walk past your entry to the cold room. Here we have our gas bottles. Okay? So the main one that's going to be driving the kegs is this fella right here. You come over, you check out the gauge. So as you can see there, it's sitting just above 5,000. Plenty of gas, okay? If it's sitting down on 0, out of gas, what are we going to do? We're going to change that over. So to do that, you'll turn the gas bottle off. You would tear the top off, the plastic top off one of these bottles here. So you can see here, we've got one with a blanket cap on it. The other end will be just open. That's the one that you have to screw onto. So normally there's a shifter just sitting just down here behind the bottles. If you have trouble undoing your knurled nut, you can use the shifter. Unscrew it. You can bring the gauge over here, hook it on one of these new bottles. If you need to turn the bottle slightly, just give the bottle a rock while you're turning it. Okay? Just be careful with the bottles. They're okay here with the chains around them, but if the chains aren't there, just be careful, don't knock them over. You've got to remember these are a pressure source bottle and they can be dangerous. So you remove the gauge, make sure you don't lose the seal that's inside there, put it on the new bottle, screw it up, make sure it's firm, turn the gas bottle on, make sure you can't hear any gas escaping. If you can hear some gas escaping, you might need to do it up a little bit tighter with a shifter. Don't reef it. We don't want to reef it, we don't want to damage anything, we don't want to break the gauge, because if you break the gauge, we're in all sorts of trouble. So just don't do it too heavy-handed, just enough to stop the gas flow from leaking out. And once you've got that, you're good to go again. Go into the cold room, make sure all your fobs are refloated. You should be able to go back to the bar and start pouring again. Alright guys, so another problem you're going to have behind the bar, every now and then, you're pouring post mix and it's going to slow down pouring, it's going to come out flat, it's not going to be quite right. The drama is, once again, you run out of gas. Now the gas bottle for your post mix here is right here underneath the sink / ice bar. So you're going to come down, you're going to check your gauge over here, the torch on your phone is going to help you out here. Just check your gauges and the gauges will be down on the 0 mark. Okay, so that's going to say, yep, gas bottle needs changing. So what you do, you've got your gas bottle here, just turn it off on top, and as I've shown you with the other bottles at the back for the beer system, you're just going to turn your gas bottle around so you can get access. Okay. There you got your knurled nut, undo it, and if it's too tight, there is a spot there where you can put a spanner on there. Undo that, don't lose the seal inside, and replace your gas bottle. Now, the location for the gas bottle for these is out the back near the cold room once again. So follow me. Come into the back room, turn to your left, you'll have spare large gas bottles, you'll have spare small DL size bottles as well. So you bring the empty one down, you take the full one back, tear the plastic off the top, screw it on. Once again, you turn it on, listen for gas coming out. If you can't listen to hear gas, good to go. If you do hear gas coming out, like leaking out, like hissing sound, just give it a little bit more of a tighten up. And hey guys, okay, now we're talking about the dovetails side of things. So we're going to talk about the post mix side of dovetails here at the moment. So when you come in here, just watch your head. The ceiling's quite low here, and also in the back where the glycol system is. There's a lot of piping in that on the roof, and also some of the fittings, if you want to look on that one, Josh, there's not much protection on some of these, and they will open you up quite easily. Okay, so just be alert, be aware, don't cut yourself. Alright, so we've come down here because, once again, the post mix has gone flat. So we come down, the first thing we look at is the gauge. The gauge is in the red. Okay, it needs to be changed. So turn the gas bottle off, undo your knurled nut. There'll be a little bit of a hissing of gas, but and they'll stop. Okay, sometimes they do have seals in them, sometimes they don't, but just be careful that sometimes you don't want to lose that seal. Changing the bottle over. Screw that on as talked about before. Give it a tighten up. Turn your gas bottle on. No gas hissing out, it's all good. And it comes up into the green, good to go. There'll always be a spare bottle down here for the post mix. Okay. Alright guys, still at Dovetail, still in Dungeon, so we're going to look at the beer side of things now. So, come over here. I normally try and keep an eye on this because we don't necessarily keep it's a different gas again to what we use upstairs in the brewery. So I normally keep an eye on this one, but just in case I'm not around, I'm pouring some more gas in. What you would do, so we come up, check your gauges, down on 0, no worries, turn the gas bottle off, undo your knurled nut, move that bottle out of the way, put a new bottle in, tighten it up. Once again, check for gas leaks. If there's no gas leaks, good. Check, make sure the gauge moves up, say the bottle's full, and you should be good to go to start pouring again. There will be normally a bracket here with the strap on, so you just undo that strap, take the bottle away, put the new one in place, and re-strap it in place, that way it doesn't fall over.